going on, my spiritually divine tribe? Welcome back to Spiritually Divine Readings and Coaching with yours truly, the Dark Divine Feminine. I am Miss Dark Divine Feminine, bringing you your general reading for today. I thank you guys for stopping by, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and hyping. So I'm hearing that you got some really devastated people out here right now, very devastated. And I feel like a lot of people was expecting to see some type of crash and burn when it comes to you. They were expecting to see like this crash and burn. That's what I'm seeing. Like they was hoping, a lot of people was hoping to see this crash and burn. Like they were these particular individuals, okay, not everybody, but there's a lot of disappointed people because they was really hoping to see you crash and burn. I now cleanse this reading of all negative energy, calling in high vibe energy only. May all monitoring spirits be made deaf, dumb, blind, and mute. And so I feel like whoever you are, like people are feeling devastated, collective, because they feel like there's a lot of broken promises here. People were promised a lot, okay, for your demise, for your downfall. People were promised money. People were promised a show. I feel like people were promised all of this negative stuff. Like, well, negative when it comes to you, right? But this is positive for them. They were like promised to see your downfall. They were promised to get like this increase from your destruction. And people are getting nothing. They're getting nothing. They've been waiting though. I'm telling you, people have been waiting to see you down bad. They wanted to see you stressed out, doing drugs, looking bad. And I feel like some people are truly devastated and disappointed that they're never going to see this. They're never going to see this energy from you. Okay? And I feel like people are coming to terms with this. They're coming to terms, but they're never going to see this. It was a lot of people, collective, that really believed that they was going to see your downfall. It was a lot of people that believed that they were going to see your destruction here. That's what I'm hearing. It was a lot of people that put a lot of energy, time, and effort. A lot of gossip went into this. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to they're starting to have to embrace the reality that they're never going to see this. You got a lot of people feeling like they can't get a read on you anymore. Maybe there was a time where people really could get a good read on you. They really could like just look at your face and see like what's going on within the collective, what's going on with them. But I feel like this is you now. Like you have this poker face energy. People, it's like impossible to read you. I feel like you're just very emotionally detached at this point. Like I'm getting this energy of connected to everything, but attached to no thing. Like, and you're still operating out of love, which is absolutely incredible, by the way. Okay, that's a whole nother reading, but I feel like you're just detached. You're not allowing things to get under your skin like you used to. Or if you have a moment, you catch yourself, right? So people, the funny thing about these individuals that went so hard, collective, to see you down, to watch your demise, right? Now you're feeling kicked out your energy. People are feeling friend zoned. Okay, and I'm even picking up not even friend zone, but this is how they're feeling. They're feeling like they want so much more with you. They want to be in your energy so bad. These people, they want to be around you. They want to be connected to you. They want to talk to you. And I feel like they all feel kicked out your energy. I'm hearing like left out. Okay, these individuals who once maybe had some type of proximity to you, or maybe they was around you some type of way. I feel like people are feeling kicked out your energy now. Maybe they had like more of a front row seat or a seat, or maybe just closer proximity. And I feel like people are feeling kicked out your energy in this time. Okay. I also feel like people are feeling like you have this love story now. And I feel like people are feeling like you've fallen in love with yourself. You have this new energy of really loving you, being in love with yourself. I'm feeling like, and not in an egotistical way either. I'm not feeling like this is like narcissistic or like rude to anybody. I just feel like you're now putting yourself on more of a pedestal. I feel like you're keeping promises to yourself. I'm not picking up on like relationship or intimacy with somebody else. I'm feeling like you're very intimate with yourself, okay? And I feel like people are hella triggered by this because it's like a private relationship. People want in, collective. They want to get next to you. And I feel like the people who were lied to about you, or people who were led by their shadow, I feel like people are angry because they feel like they've been lied to about you and kicked out your energy here. Okay, so yeah, they was interested in seeing your destruction and demise based on lies. And I feel like this is what these people get for not thinking for themselves. Okay, I'm seeing like a whole bunch of people excuse me, that just don't think for themselves here. Okay, they just don't think for themselves. So I feel like these individuals just don't think for themselves, and I feel like this is a great lesson for them in learning how to think for themselves. I feel like you've taught a lot of people a lesson on just going with the flow and listening to other people. People are very livid with one another for lying to one another. I feel like there's a lot of arguments going on behind the scene about how these rumors started about you, or excuse me, confirmation burp. You know, people are feeling like, why did you lie to us about the collective? They're not this way. I'm feeling like people are arguing, fighting about the lies. Why did you tell us this, right? I'm feeling like whoever you are, you're more of a popular loner. You're alone a lot. Okay, people want to know, how are you alone so much? How are you able to be alone? Okay, people are feeling like they really thought that you would still connect with them. Like, how could you not connect with anybody or a limited amount of people? People are feeling like they want to come in with a apology here, and I'm hearing fake apology because this is really just to get back in your energy. People are trying to figure out ways to get back in your energy. Okay, they got all kind of creative ways that they're doing this to try to figure out how to stop you from breaking this cycle. You know, people don't want you to break this cycle of, it could be codependency, it could be unhealthy relating to people, or putting yourself to the back burner some kind of way. You know, being more emotionally attached to people. I feel like whoever you are, you've done a tremendous amount of work and you've learned how to, like, I'm hearing like love people with agape love, the love of God, but you're no longer codependent when it comes to people. Okay, so people feeling kicked out your energy and they want somebody to blame. And really, it's nobody's fault but their own for listening to other people, listening to rumors and lies instead of getting to know you for themselves. People are heavy in their feelings in these times. They're heavy in their feelings because they know that they are not welcome in your energy. They're feeling like you are just totally tapped in with yourself. You're in love with yourself, and you have this private relationship with yourself, and people are feeling kicked out your energy. I'm also hearing like people feel like you disassociate. Like, you not even, you like, when they do see you, if they happen to see you, like, you be in your own world. And I don't think it's disassociating. I think really what it is you a multi-dimensional being. So while they stuck in this 3D limitation, you probably live all off in the ethers. You be in your own zone. You're in your inner world a lot. And this is seen as like flaky by some people. How can you not take this serious? You should be more serious, I'm hearing. But you're not serious about things that don't, it's not that serious to you. Like, right? People want you to be more emotional is what I'm hearing. They want you to be more reactive. They want you to be emotionally attached so they can play with your emotions and feed on your energy. And that's just not happening. You got this poker face. They can't read you. They feeling kicked out your energy. And it's nobody's fault but their own, because they shouldn't have been listening to other people, right? And so you are here. I feel like you're in this brand new beginning here. And people are hella triggered, collective, because they expected to watch you crash and burn. And the only people that's crashing and burning is the ones who thought they was going to watch you crash and burn, okay? So they living out that reality. It's their reality. They living out what they wanted for you as you step into this new beginning. I appreciate you stopping by. I truly hope this message finds you well. I'm always available for personal readings at evolve higher the number one at gmail.com, as well as one-to-one coaching sessions at evolvehigherdear1.com. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys.